Good, happy Sunday evening, October 3rd, 2021. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Sunday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin right now. First up, Patriots owner Robert Kraft says team will honor Tom Brady during the game against the Buccaneers. New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft says the organization will honor Tom Brady Sunday night while the former Patriots quarterback takes on his former team for the first time. Kraft spoke about the planned tributes to Brady during an appearance on ESPN's Sunday NFL Countdown, which was live from right outside Gillette Stadium. Brady led the Patriots to 6 Super Bowl titles in 20 seasons, but he decided to join the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in free agency in March of 2020. The 44-year-old NFL legend led the Buccaneers to a championship in February, claiming his 7th Super Bowl title and his 5th Super Bowl Most Valuable Player award. When the Pats and Bucs face off Sunday night, Brady will be playing his first game in New England as an opposing player. On Sunday NFL Countdown, Kraft said a tribute video to Brady will play before Tampa Bay takes the field in Foxborough. Right before the Buccaneers came out, you look at the big board for one moment. We're going to run something that I think is very respectful and worthy, Kraft said. Brady, who holds a number of the Patriots and NFL records, has a chance to make more history Sunday night with 80,291 career passing yards. He needs just 68 more to surpass the recently retired Drew Brees, 80,358, as the league's all-time passing leader. Kraft also said that if Brady breaks the career passing yard record, that moment will be acknowledged during the game. If he winds up breaking the record, though, I guess in some ways I hope he doesn't, but realistically, he will. The game will stop. We will honor him out of respect to him as a great athlete in what he's given us, Kraft said. If Brady defeats the Patriots, he would become just the 4th quarterback in league history to register at least one win against 32 different NFL franchises, joining Brees in Hall of Famers Brett Favre and Peyton Manning. Kraft said the organization and the New England football fans still have a lot of admiration of Brady, but he believes those emotions will be put to the side once the game starts. I don't think they're going to be conflicted, Kraft said of the Foxborough faithful. We all have love and respect, but we all want to win. The showdown between the Patriots and Buccaneers at Gillette Stadium will be the national spotlight on Sunday Night Football. Kickoff is scheduled for 8:20 p.m. Recent burglaries at New Hampshire gun shop under investigation. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Does your business need help taking the next step? Tap into the know-how of a community of McPherson Firearms here in Brentwood is one of the businesses that was hit. In both cases, the thieves were in and out within seconds. 2:45 Friday morning, Vincent Gillis was alerted about a break-in at McPherson Firearms on Route 27 in Brentwood.
We have access to our cameras from home, so we checked in on the cameras and we saw the front door was smashed in.
Those cameras captured a car pulling into the parking lot. 3 people get out, then smash their way through the shop's front door. Once inside, the frenzy begins. It took the suspects 50 seconds to grab 21 guns and go.
It was a significant cost. Us being a small business and out of the way, it kind of hurt us a little bit.
Nick DeAugustine's business, Milford Firearms, was also hit a month earlier. Similar situation. In the early morning hours, a group of people smash through his door and start grabbing at what they can.
They actually look like the Three Stooges. I mean, they were so disoriented breaking through my front door. They smashed the front door. They smashed the cases, and they tried to grab as much as they could and then ran out the front door.
It's unclear if the 2 robberies are connected. Local and federal law enforcement are investigating. Both shops are hoping their surveillance videos will help lead to an arrest.
Maybe somebody else saw something, somebody who was driving on the road that night.
Heavy gentleman in the video. You can see he has a limp. He has a white hammer. I know somebody out there knows him. We're offering a $6,000 reward. Just for the name is all I want. You can be 100% anonymous.
And now if you happen to notice anything in those surveillance videos, you are asked to contact police. Reporting in Brentwood, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Fans cheer as Tom Brady arrives in New England ahead of Sunday's game against the Patriots. Chants of Brady could be heard from a large crowd of fans that gathered outside the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hotel as Tom Brady returned to New England ahead of Sunday night's game against the Patriots. The Buccaneers team plane landed at T.F. Green Airport outside of Providence after dark Saturday, with team buses awaiting to whisk the team away to their hotel for the night. Outside an outpouring of love from Brady's supporters, he smiled and waved to the crowd as he walked into the hotel for the night. Surely an unfamiliar setting for a man who spent the previous 20 years playing home games in New England. Brady's legacy is forever steeped in each of the 6 Super Bowl championship banners he had a part in hanging above Gillette Stadium. Yet he might as well be playing in front of a mirror when he returns to face the Patriots. Everything will be in reverse. I know that home locker room. I know that home tunnel. I know which way the wind blows. I know everything about that, Brady said this week. So in some ways, it'll be unique. I've never had the experience. New England will be the first time for me being on the other sideline. Brady will be back in Foxborough on Sunday night to meet the Patriots for the first time since he left after 20 seasons to join the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He'll be opposite not only from former coach Bill Belichick, but past teammates who have also never taken an NFL field and looked across at Brady wearing another team's jersey, let alone ever had a chance to tackle him. The opportunity is wonderful, and I'm looking forward for that moment, Patriots defense end said. While they all have played against former teammates before, the Patriots' knowledge this time is much different. None of those other players has the institutional knowledge Brady does of their defensive scheme or tenderness. It makes a margin for error minute against a quarterback who is a master at getting the ball out quickly and reading the defending in his eyes. It's gonna be a guy that's gonna know a lot of what we do, said veteran safety Devin McCarthy, who won 3 Super Bowls with Brady. So what we do, we've gotta do a good job. We have to play our best football. The 44-year-old version of Brady is still playing at a high level after taking the Bucs to Super Bowl title last season. He leads the league this season with 10 touchdown passes. At least New England won't have to worry about Rob Gronkowski, another old friend. The tight end who teamed with Brady on so many big plays over the years with the Patriots is out because of a rib injury. As much as Brady knows the Patriots, they also know him. But Belichick, 8-11 since Brady's departure, said he doesn't mean they will reinvent themselves this week. Caught on camera, a 97-year-old woman rescued from a burning home. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
At Beltates, customers will find everything they need for a building project. The brand names you trust to perform. And with a fleet of over 50 delivery vehicles, we deliver when and where our customers need them. Beltates Building Products. 9 locations throughout New Hampshire and Massachusetts.
We got you!
Lariana Garvis recorded the harrowing scene on her cell phone.
The windows were getting blown out from the flames.
Friday night, she was driving by a house fire on Forest Park Drive in Nashua. Garvis flagged down another driver, saying that person and a neighbor kicked in the front door. Moments later, rushing out, carrying a 97-year-old woman.
We got you!
Huh?
We got you! Across the street! Across the street! Get her across
Is anybody
the
else
street.
in the house? No.
She was still in her little living room chair, her little velour chair. She was just sitting in there. She did have some burns.
Out of the house along with her dog, it seemed everyone was safe. But then,
Is he okay?
the neighbor who helped rescue that woman then collapsed.
Is he vomiting? Roll him on his side. Roll him on his side.
Firefighters say he went into cardiac arrest.
Is he breathing? I realized my phone was still in my hand, so I just kind of tossed my phone and just instantly started compressions. I didn't stop. I kept talking to him. I said, listen, man, I said, you just saved her. You're not dying.
Garvis continued CPR right up until EMTs took the man away by ambulance. She says he's recovering now. She talked to him on Saturday.
He said, I don't remember it, but I love you for it. And he said, you did a number because I am sore.
Garvis can laugh about it now, but she says it was a terrifying situation. She and the others were in the right place at the right time.
Everyone can be a hero every single day. You never really know what's going to happen to you. I was just, driving home, and I just happened to see it.
Just a remarkable story. Garvis adds she doesn't think that they're heroes. She says they're just good people who did what needed to be done.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Authorities investigating suspicious death in Concord. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Walmart, America's largest, is hiring. Earn up to $28 per hour plus benefits working at Walmart's distribution center. Get a $5,000 sign-on bonus, but hurry, you must be hired before October 24th. Apply online today or text DC to 240240. Walk-ins welcome.
Yeah, Mike, the Attorney General's office has identified the deceased as 31-year-old Cody Toole from Concord, but the details about his death remain very limited tonight.
Concord police responded to the Alton Woods apartment complex early Saturday morning for a reported suspicious death.
When officers arrived, they identified Cody Toole, who appeared deceased from apparent gunshot wound.
New Hampshire's Assistant Attorney General Heather Chernisky tells WMUR an autopsy will be performed Sunday on the 31-year-old victim, who has been identified as Cody Toole from Concord. The AG's office is not releasing many details at this point as they continue to investigate, but say there is no threat to neighbors or residents at Alton Woods.
At this point, there does not appear to be any danger to the public.
The initial call came in shortly before 3:45 Saturday morning. Concord police were spotted on scene gathering evidence for roughly 9 hours. When asked about leads or any suspects in custody, the Attorney General's office would not elaborate, but did reiterate that there is no threat to the general public.
All I can say at this point is that all parties have been identified.
And again, that autopsy is scheduled for Sunday morning. We're going to continue working the details. We'll bring you the latest information online and right here on the air. Reporting live tonight in Concord, Scott Cook, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. No winner. The biggest Powerball jackpot in months grows larger. The biggest lottery prize in months grew larger after no ticket matched all 5 numbers and the Powerball drawn on Saturday night. The estimated jackpot for the next drawing on Monday is $670 million. Colebrook receives $75,000 to clean up out wastewater treatment facility. The town of Colebrook has received $750,000 in federal funding to support a project that will clean its wastewater treatment facility lagoons for the first time in 2 decades. The money comes through the Northern Border Regional Commission and the Economic Development Administration. The completion of the project will provide the facility with additional depth capacity. The money will also support increased production of medical disposable gloves at locally based American Performance Polymers. The gloves have been deemed during the coronavirus pandemic. Members of New Hampshire's congressional delegation announced the funding last week. And that does it for this Sunday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening and see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. Good night and goodbye, everyone.